you're slow to accept change, then get out of the way. This two-wheeled revolution comes from the land of the long white cloud of dust.
It'd be the most awesomest bike I've ever ridden. It's a bit of a monster. It's got a lot of power.
160 horses at the back wheel.
Obviously, the telescopic forks are gone.
Where did they go?
They got replaced by this carbon fibre girder front fork, and it's got wishbone front suspension just like a Formula 1 race car.
It probably helps, but you don't have to be an enthusiast to recognise, or rather not recognise, Britain's ingenuity.
Where did the radiator go, mate?
That's a very good question.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad I asked it.
Yeah, it's water cooled. You see, there's no radiator, as you've noticed.
Yep.
The radiator is lying under the seat, and
Where?
it's got under here, and it's got a air comes out under here. Got a ducted cooling system.
That's the radiator?
Yeah.
Mate, the whole thing seems to be a bit narrower than most other bikes. Why is that?
It's a lean hound of a
lean hound?
A lean hound of a motorbike. No, it's the engine's actually no wider than the back tyre. Basic.
As conventions go, the Britain doesn't follow any.
The liberty that I've got that the factories haven't got is I can afford to do that because I can afford to make a fool of myself if it doesn't work, where I suppose they can't.
Looking more like the love child of two Klingon space cadets caught in a psychedelic 60s time warp, this radical concept wants for nothing. And that's lucky.
You don't have one spare part, do you?
No. We made two bikes and we used to have some spare parts and we've turned them into a second bike.
Just fuel pump's not working.
1, 2, 3.
Except for the round bouncy bits bolted to either end of the engine. Yep, there's no chassis. Everything you see was dreamt up, tossed around, cooked, polished and finally smoothed over in John's backyard shed in Christchurch.
It's a lovely feeling when it starts up and you know that sort of was made from a whole lot of bits.
Yeah. It's a good thing engineers don't write novels. Imagine a carbon fibre Frankenstein cruising the neighbourhood at Mach 1.
A whole lot of bits and pieces on the workbench a few months before. It's very, very satisfying.
Do you remember that day? Do you remember the day you heard your first engine?
Oh, yeah. It's like giving birth.
Oh, Daddy.
When the Kiwis went to the States and raced the Britten at Daytona, it came second. It was coming first till a non-Britain built battery buggered things up. Still, the Yanks thought that was pretty fabulous.
Oh, fabulous. Oh, it's fabulous. Really fabulous.
What fellows are from England?
No, Chuck. That Britain's spelt a little differently. They're from New Zealand.
New Zealand. Very good.
How much track time have you had?
I've ridden this over the New Zealand Championships just recently.
Last weekend at Bathurst, Andrew Stroud and Jason McEwen, John's babysitters, took the kids out to play with the neighbours. It was the first time the New Zealand machine had been seen, let alone raced in Australia.
But suddenly the big V-twin gets into gear and with the wheel in the air claws its way off to Hill Corner.
Make the rules, break them all 'cause you are the best. Yes, you are.
Absolute masterpiece of artwork, that bike. Have a look at the rear of it now.
And the Britain's bum was all most of the pack got to see. Andrew came third in this race, but first in the class they came to contest, the Bears. Now, at $140,000 a throw, most of us will probably have to settle for a Britain T-shirt. Mind you, John has pre-sold 6, but for my money, I'd like something in pastels.
What other colours does it come in?
This is like a Henry Ford